I'd like you to meet my guest. He's Keye, and he's the veteran of maybe 150 motion pictures from Hollywood. He's got an interesting new role, just starting a series that we're in now for CBS and Channel 11 called Anna and the King. It's based on The King and I, and he plays the prominent role of the Prime Minister, Kralahome. Now, is this the kind of garb that you wear, Keye, in the series?
This is one of several outfits that I have. It's been thoroughly researched by the Fox Wardrobe Department, and it's been created with every attention to color and correctness of detail and so forth. And everybody else is going to be similarly costumed, that is, as gorgeously costumed as possible.
I hate to bring this up. I'm sure that you're weary unto death about this, but you have always been identified in the public's mind as the likable but kind of schnooky #1 son of Charlie Chan.
Well, I don't mind it at all, Milt. I enjoy it. It's nice when people walk up to you and say, #1 son. It gives me a warm feeling.
Actually, at the time you made your debut in films, were they using many people of other nationalities for serious roles?
Yes, they were, whenever they came up. Now, for instance, in The Good Earth, which is a big epic made in around 34 and 35, many Orientals were used in prominent roles. And wherever possible, they used capable Oriental performers.
They also made them the villain in many cases.
Well, in many. In fact, there was well, all right, to talk about the worst of all, Fu Manchu. He was a dreadful Oriental image, and he scared half of America to death, as you know.
Right.
Then along came Charlie Chan, you see, and he was an entirely different. He was a human being, though Oriental by birth. Wise, courteous, a family man on the side of law and order, and he always outwitted every crook that crossed his path.
You know, speaking about the new series of Anna and the King, you people, Bill Idelson, your producer, and the people behind the show, have been getting a lot of flack from critics who wonder how you can translate a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical without being able to use any Rodgers and Hammerstein music in its series.
Well, I don't think we're translating a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, really. We're using the basic thing about the Anna and the King of Siam, that is, the king, an autocrat in his own right, but very, very intelligent and well-educated. And Anna, on the other hand, sort of an autocrat in her own right, too, and equally educated, but opposing viewpoints, the East and the West, you see. And it's a conflict of wills, striving for supremacy over the other one. Now, from that, we are going to create comedy, you see. That is our desire to do in this new series. Comedy, laughs for everybody, for the entire family, young and old.
One of the other criticisms has been that the writers and the producers have changed the nationality of the English school teacher to an American.
Well, we feel that pursuing the comedy situation as we are, we feel that making her an American from Boston lends itself to more possibilities.
What kind of person do you see yourself as the Prime Minister?
Well, as a Prime Minister, a man who actually brought the king out of retirement. The king was in a monastery pursuing his studies and so forth and being very happy about it all until I went to him and said, King, you've got to come back. The country is in bad state, and the rulers are corrupt, and you have to take over. And finally, I prevailed on him to come back. So I am a patriot. I love the king, and I'm interested in the future and welfare of Siam. So naturally, I have to have a certain dignity, yet I have to have the capacity also for laughter.
Is there a problem with other actors sharing a scene with such a very strong and dominant character as Yul Brynner?
Well, that's a good question, because he is indeed strong and dominant. He has tremendous charisma, and he has a quality that just pulls you into his orbit. Well, for me, that's great, because I have a sort of simpatico with him anyway, and because he always treats me with a certain deference and regard, because he knows that I'm the one responsible for bringing him back, and in a sense, I'm the elder statesman. So we work beautifully together.
Now, the school teacher's part is being played by Samantha Eggar.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to quote from Terence O'Flaherty, who is a syndicated columnist, who said, he was there present
Yes.
at an interview with Samantha Eggar, and said, quote, "In person, she is cold, scrawny, and vaguely disinterested. It is difficult to imagine her in Siam or Boston."
Well, he hasn't heard her laugh. He hasn't heard her heard her bubble over with mirth on the set.
Is she scrawny?
Well, I don't say that she's scrawny, no. I think for the camera, she's just right. You know how the camera is. It always puts weight on you. And if some people may think she's scrawny, but I think that photogenically, she's just perfect. She comes off on the screen beautifully. And she has, as I said, a lot of laughter within her and a certain gaiety, which he didn't see. But see, we had an opportunity to work with her day after day, so we know the complete Samantha Agar.
Were you there when Flaherty talked to her?
No, I don't think I was. No,
that's interesting.
No.
You're an interesting man yourself. You have many pursuits. You're basically follow artistic bents. You sing serious music, and you paint.
Yes. Well, starting out as an artist in the business, you see, I've kept it up. Every now and then, I will do something for the studios, make some drawings that they will use in, as a special effect and so forth. I've even painted murals for them, decorations in sets and all that. And I do work of my own. I've done a portrait of Yule and a portrait of Samantha. I'm going to present them to them when we start shooting next month. And my singing, I've kept up after Flower Drum Song, and I'm finding it lots of fun. I'm beginning to tackle German Lieder and Mozart arias, all for my own amusement.
That's very fine. You have been really a most busy actor. Your service has always been in demand.
Yes, I've been very lucky. I've gone right along. I haven't had to do other things, to supplement my income, so I've been very fortunate.
I love the jewelry that you wear, and this is Thai jewelry, is it?
Yes. It's a little heavy around the neck, but as long as it looks good, it's all right. I'll wear it.
It's great looking.
Yes,
and,
tremendous effect.
How long would you like this series to run?
Forever.
That's very nice. I don't know. You might get tired after a few years.
Well, I don't know. When I was in Flower Drum, that ran 3.5 years, and I never missed a single curtain.
Never once?
Never once. I didn't even take vacations. They said, take a vacation. I said, who needs a vacation? This is fun. So I seem to have a capacity for staying with something that I'm interested in.
Well, we hope that Sunday nights are going to be brighter on our channel and on CBS as a result. We wish you much good luck.
Thank you, Milton.
On Sunday nights, you will see Anna and the King, and of course, prominently displaying his many talents is our guest for today, Keye Luke, who'll be the part of Prime Minister Kralahome, along with Samantha Egger and Ewa Brenner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Milton.
Right.